Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about some developments that have occurred in Ukraine. And by developments that have occurred in Ukraine, I really mean some things that are happening in Russia. So, the Russian military has decided to construct some defensive lines near the border with Ukraine. Some of them are inside Russian territory, according to reporting. They are building defensive lines in their own territory. And this has led to a lot of humorous comments. And yeah, I mean, sure, when your elective offensive war goes so poorly that you are now constructing defensive positions in your own country, yeah, that's a pretty bad sign. But the question is, if you step back from it and look at it objectively, is it a bad move? No, it's not. It's really not. In fact, it may be the first Russian move that truly reflects the reality on the ground. These positions, most of them, are designed to disrupt armor movements, tanks, vehicles at least. Yeah, that makes sense. The Ukrainian military has demonstrated a clear capability to move very quickly over territory. And this defensive line reflects that. Putin is reportedly upset. This has caused a rift inside the Kremlin because he didn't want it publicized. Because this is one of those things that clearly demonstrates how badly the war is going for Russia. So he didn't really want it talked about. But news got out, and he's angry about it. It is what it is. You can't construct defensive lines without people knowing about it. Not this type, anyway. But, again, it's not a bad move. Here's a reality check for a lot of people. There is a Russian city, Belgorod. Ukraine has clearly demonstrated that it has the capability to thunder run right into that city. No doubt in my mind that they could do it. NATO is undoubtedly begging them not to. And it's not a smart move strategically because it would give Putin a lot of propaganda to use at home to kind of rally the troops. So it's not a good idea. I don't think they'll do it. But make no mistake about it. The only reason Belgorod doesn't look like a Ukrainian town and it remains intact is because Ukraine allows it to remain that way. They have the capability to thunder run right into that thing. There's no doubt in my mind. They're choosing not to. For those who are still buying the Russian propaganda lines of, oh, they're going to bring out their good troops soon and all of that stuff, that's actually the reality on the ground. There is a Russian town that is 100% in jeopardy. And the only reason it doesn't have major issues and Ukrainian troops standing in it is because Ukraine chooses to not do it. These lines, yeah, it's humorous. It's also probably one of the smarter moves Russia has made. It reflects the reality on the ground. I know there's been a cover story put out saying that, well, it was for training. Yeah, sure it was. I mean, I totally believe that. There's no way that you would normally conduct this kind of training, in the rear near the fighting so the line that's constructed could be a fallback position. I mean, it's not like that's how that's normally done or anything. This is just training. Nobody believes that. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.